My people, in today's video I'm going to show you a very easy technique to do a fade, so pay close attention. The first thing you're going to do is set the lever to 0, and we're going to mark our first guideline 1 centimeter above the ear. We're gonna do this so that we have enough space and we can make the fade much easier. In the back, try to make the guideline go down a little bit so that the fade looks much better. Now we're going to grab the trimmer and we're gonna run it over the hair that's left below. We have to push the excess hair down a little to separate the 0 line with the trimmer line. Once we do that, we're gonna turn the machine over and erase that same line that we just created with the trimmer. You just have to stay on that trimmer line. You don't have to touch the 0 line that's higher up. You have to do the spoon and spoon movement, and also use only the ends of the blades to erase that line. Easy. Now we're going to open the machine lever completely and make a space of 1.5 centimeters. This is gonna be the key so that we can make the fade much easier. I already explained that to you in the tutorial up here, where I give you 7 tips to make a fade much easier. In case you haven't seen it, I recommend that you go see it. Once we make the space of the high 0, we raise the lever and we're going to open it a little to pass it on the 0 line. You have to try to just stay on that 0 line. You don't have to go too high because that line will slowly fade away. And then we open the lever halfway to finish erasing that 0 line. On this side, we do the same thing again. We lower the lever a little and we pass it on the 0 line. And then we open the lever halfway to finish erasing that 0 line. Look how easy it is to erase that line. It's just a matter of paying close attention to the video. Now we grab the guide number 1 with the lever fully open, and we're going to make a space of 1.5 centimeters just like we did with the high 0 line. Also try to make the spooning movement at all times so that the line of guide 1 doesn't get so marked. Now we grab the middle guide, we open the lever a little, and we're going to pass it on the high 0 line. And in the same way that as we erase the 0 line, we are going to try to just stay on that line so that it is erased little by little. And then we open the lever a little bit to finish erasing that high 0 line. Now we grab the guide number 2 with the lever open and we are going to make a space of 1 centimeter, as we already made the space of the guide number 1 of 1.5 centimeters, and with the 0 open of 1.5 centimeters. Then with this guide, it is not going to be necessary to make the space of 1.5 centimeters, but just with that space it is enough. Now we grab the guide 1.5, we open the lever a little bit to pass it on that line of the guide number 1. We have to try to just stay on that line of the guide number 1, that little by little it will be erased. Now we open the lever completely and we are going to finish erasing that line of the guide number 1, and also so that it connects with the part of the guide number 2 here, if it is not necessary to lower it to the middle, because otherwise the line will go up a lot. Well, and if you see that it still needs to polish the line of the guide one more, then we grab the guide number 1 again, open the lever to the middle, and we are going to pass it on that line so that the cut is well faded. Once we do that, we grab the guide number 3 with the lever fully open to finish connecting the cut. Remember that here we pass the guide number 2 with the lever open, so with this guide we are going to finish connecting the cut. Then we proceed to mark the bangs. Always remember to start from the middle of the head, and as you go marking it, you move to one side. Well, and then see part here below the hair that was left over. If you are a person who is just learning, I recommend that you pass the trimmer, or if you are a person with much more experience, you can pass the blade like I am passing it. So my people, this would be the final result of the cut. I hope it has been very helpful to you. Do not forget to give it a like, subscribe, and activate the bell to be aware of new videos.